Like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to my underdog immortals. It's the God ones. Now, this is pretty much a continuation of the last video, how you vibing. I wanted to make it longer, but again, my device been acting up for some strange reason. I think I explained it. I'll explain it real quick again. That I was deleting a lot of different stuff. I don't know if my storage, but the whole time I had a lot of storage left. I didn't understand why. You know, they was cutting the video so short. But anyway, that's why I stopped that one. But I really wasn't done. So let me wrap this up. So this is the continuation of how you're vibing. Okay, again, another example is like for people that live in, you know, the inner cities and things. A lot of them that stay to themselves really do not go through the same things as the ones that may be struggling, being harassed the most, and going through the most. It's because, again, imagination. Once you go inside those people's house, the outside world don't even exist. I've been there. I've been all through the hood, the ghetto, all that. And I'll go in certain people's houses, like the energy. It's like the energy and everything is totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't realize really, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the outside world if you didn't know what was going on. It's almost like kids, right? You living in the inner city, but the kids are going to play. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't know, even though you fully aware of what's going on. But as for kids, they're in their imagination. They playing, they doing their thing, etc. They're not worrying about, it may be shootings, you know, people coming up missing. This is how we was raised. But we didn't necessarily know about that until we hit certain ages. Yeah, we were young when we found out, like, man, it's dangerous and all that. That's because of the environment. You know, you had to grow up fast. But my whole point is, just because you may even be living in a certain area doesn't mean that you have to intake all of that negative energy. So again, it's like how you vibing. If you vibing towards negativity and you hanging around people, again, you are who you hang around too. If you hanging around people that's in the street, that's doing bad things, etc., or even if you're not technically doing none of those things, you still have to separate yourself, because that kind of energy is going to come upon you if you surround yourself by it. So energy and everything is important. But the whole point of this video is to say, like, try your best. I know it's hard. That's almost like when you play a video game. Even though I don't really agree with somebody playing video games a lot or whatever, it ain't nothing I would do. You know, during the pandemic or whatever that was going on, yeah, I had purchased the old game just to get my mind and keep my mind in a whole nother space. But I noticed for the people that get deep into even video games, you should see it's almost like they are in another world. They're not thinking about what's going on outside. So imagination is key. But also, again, it's how you vibrate. And it's like, that's why they say life is what you make it. You see what I'm saying? They told you, you know what I'm saying, you can be all you can be. I spoke on that before too. That doesn't even sound right. You can be all you allow yourself to be. If you keep thinking positive, you say, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna do this, it is what you're gonna do. But if you have doubts and all this other stuff because you're worried about the outside world and these negative, ignorant people, which like I said, I fall victim plenty of times. Arguing with people, getting in long debates. I don't do that anymore. You know, I feel like I'm higher than that. Even though I still wrestle with this flesh, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a work in progress, and I'm always trying to look on the bright thing of things. I'm not saying I'm perfect, so don't ever think that's what I'm saying. And just because you're not perfect doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It really depends on your intentions. So that, again, this is for anybody that's going through things and feeling like life is all going against you. It may be something that you're doing too. You just gotta look at it that way. Even though a person may have came into your life, did something to you, discriminated against you, whatever it could be, but you gotta look at it. Somehow you might have allowed that person or that entity to do that. I've done it so many times. Even to this day, I still be doing it because people take your kindness for weakness. You know, monitoring spirits, all that. It's just true. And again, it's for the ones that's vibrating a certain level. You got people that have probably done a lot of negative things in their life and lusted and committed maybe certain heinous crimes. Maybe they was young when they did it, and maybe they repented, maybe they a different person. Doesn't mean that you just are automatically a low vibrating person. It's just that the way this construct was set up is always for you to go through trauma. So when you're going through trauma after trauma, losing people, brutality, this, that, and the third, and people telling you you ain't crap, you ain't gonna never be nothing. That's what a lot of us heard. Or you ain't gonna graduate from high school. They're already casting spells on you. They're already trying to set the boundaries of where your life's supposed to go. And you are the ultimate one to decide that. Just understand and know that you got a lot of entities that's trying to stop you along with the ones that's working with you. So yeah, this video is a continuation of how you vibing. And I would have continued on the first video. I just want to make sure that this recording would be longer. Because before it stopped on me. But yeah. So it's like, it's gonna be like that. And when you start seeing these people for what it is, they go back to their drawing board to try to figure out ways, because you're trying to already, you know, speak, you know, success and positive things into existence, because you have the power to do that or the opposite. It's the God ones. Like, comment, and subscribe, share the videos. I'm out.